So I'll have to enjoy this one. Hey guys. So, I was making a video, and in the video, you'll hear me say, oh, tire ballast, loading the tires, and then adding wheel weights, and checking all the differences, and how much of a difference did it make using the fell on the tractor. And so, I got some pretty good footage using the fell, and I did a video before the tires were loaded, and then I did a tire after getting them loaded. I did a video? What'd I say? I don't even know what I said. So I did a video before they were loaded and a video after they were loaded. If that's not what I said, that's what I meant. Yeah. It's like that box was empty. So, I'm just kidding, that's my first one today. So anyway, did make a great difference. And then I ordered wheel weights from Kubota. I got the Kubota wheel weights. So I wanted to, get the wheel weights, get them installed, and do a third clip of using just a front end loader with the wheel weights added. I guess we're just going to make a part 2 to the video now, because I ordered the wheel weights, and I want to say it was either end of August, beginning of September. They said, okay, a couple weeks for shipping, we'll give you a call when they come in. 3 weeks later, I was driving past the shop, and I was like, call them. Maybe they just forgot to call me, and maybe I could swing in and pick those up. Nope, couldn't swing in and pick them up because they weren't there. I was like, okay, just let me know. Okay, yeah, it says their order says whatever it says. I don't know. It's on its way. It's like, great. So, what do you think? And they're like, oh, about another week, the most. I was okay. Week goes by, I call them again. We got one of your wheel weights, but we don't have the other one. It's like, what's up with that? So, COVID messed it up. I guess they only had one wheel weight to sell, so I'm waiting on that second one to be run through production, shipped to the dealer, and then they'll call me. Estimated time of availability is December 12th. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this video together and put it out. Really is like a pretty good visual for how much of a difference just loaded tires make using the fell. Excuse me. Like, you know how they say, like, the older you get, the more susceptible you are to COVID? Like, honestly, don't you think, like, and I don't know about women, but for men, like, I'm getting more anti-COVID defense the older I get. And they call it nose hair. Like, I can trim this stuff, and then, like, a week later, my nose itches again, and I'm like, yeah, now I gotta go trim it again. But, like, this should be, like, anti-COVID, like, right there. Like, what else do I need? It's driving me crazy. I don't know if it's my allergies or my nose hair. Or COVID. Whoa. Anyway. That was stupid. I'm sorry. So, enjoy the video. When I do get the wheel weights, we'll do another clip and we'll see. I'll take parts of this clip and add it to that one. We'll see what difference it makes. I hope you're all doing well, and enjoy the video. So as you can see, that's like gravel and sand base. So I don't know. I mean, maybe 550, 600 pounds is like a guess, maybe, for that bucket. And you can see my tires. I mean, they're coming off the ground. Obviously, you don't want to do a lot of fell work with no rear ballast. But you know, if you're just out and about and you want to do a few things, and you don't want to take the time to throw on the attachment to the rear, or maybe you don't even have an attachment to the rear, maybe you just went and bought one of these tractors and you just have the front end loader and mower deck, and you don't really have anything to put on the rear, and you don't want to invest in, you know, a rear ballast box. Let's find out what kind of difference this makes. Let's see if it does three things. Let's see if it gives us rear ballast for using the front end loader. Let's try ride quality. Let's see if it smooths out the ride. Let's see if it takes any of the bounce away. Because I mean, I've made a mowing video before and you see my head just shaking around everywhere from that solid mount camera. And then let's see what kind of stability we get on hills. So let's see what the difference will be. Now, there's obviously two ways to do this. One, you could take your tires off, take them there. Or you could just take the whole tractor. They can do it while on the tractor. Something to think about is they're going to add 110 pounds in a BX tire. Any bigger tractor, B series, something like that, take the tractor. I'll wrestle these around. They're maybe 25, 30 pounds now. So I'm going to be adding 110 pounds of weight. So if you don't want to wrestle that, take the tractor. And away we go. So here they are. Tires have been filled with that calcium byproduct. 11 pounds per gallon and approximately 10 gallons in each wheel. Now these are heavy, and this is what I was talking about earlier. Decide if you are up for wrestling these to get them back on, or if you would want the tire shop to do that for you. Trying to get these lined up as close as possible. West Coast. There we go. Oh, come on. That wants to rotate out. There we go. Whew. That's no joke. Those are heavy. That is no joke. Let's get the top lug on, see if we can try to get seated. There we go. Now look at this. There we go. Nothing's cross-threaded. Good Lord, gotta be breathing heavy. Now you'll see the metal valve stem. So they replaced those rubber valve stems and they put that on instead so that that rubber doesn't corrode. There we go. One's on. Now the other thing about it is when you fill it, instead of running, I want to say it was like 22 pounds. That might be the front. I can't remember. These will be run at 15 pounds of pressure. And to check pressure and add air, you'll need to get that valve stem at the very top anytime you work on it, because your fluid level is just under that valve stem. So let's get the other side. So you're running at a lower pressure, obviously. And then, I mean, you just got more weight. The back end doesn't feel near as bouncy. So the wheel weights, they were supposed to be in today. They didn't come in. So we're just going to do this lift test with just the filled tires. When the wheel weights come in, I'll keep this video before I post it, and I'll get that part with it too, and we'll see what difference we get. I just took my 240 pounds off of it, and you still see it's still pretty well planted. So that really changed the fulcrum point for the weight with just those tires filled. So I'll bounce the bucket a little bit with me on it, and you'll see how much lift I get compared to how much I got before they were filled. There's a little bit of wind noise out here, so we'll see if this works. That was incredible. That difference right there alone, that was so noticeable, I can't even describe to you. So, I paid $90 to have them do that. I thought that was a little high, but they're good guys, I like them. We'll go with it. I don't know what they're paying for this stuff per gallon. I know it's more than the beet juice. But so $90, and the effectiveness of this front end loader, I mean, hopefully that's going to show up in the video without those tires loaded with no rear ballast. Like, I mean, my tires were off the ground. I dropped the bucket to keep the tractor from going forward. I just bounced that, and I mean, I can feel it lift, but it's worth it. That was money well spent to use this tractor. So when those wheel weights come in, I'll finish this video. So it'll be a different day and everything, and we'll do it again even with just the front end loader. I mean, I don't even have the 3-point hitch on because I'm about to put the backhoe back on. So I'll go up here and I'll drive along the ditch once with the front end loader on, and we'll see how stable that feels, see if I can tell the difference there in stability. So let's try that. Doesn't feel too bad. I mean, I did this before the tires were filled. I usually did it in 4-wheel drive. I'll always be prepared to turn downhill and goose it. But that really doesn't feel too bad. I've got to believe that lowered center of gravity did help.